Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is another palette of the week video and I'm changing it up a little bit. We're going to talk about and review all three of the palettes that I have received in BOXYCHARM thus far. And so if that sounds like fun to you, then just keep on watching. Last week in my mystery makeup investigation, you would have seen me draw the palette of the week, and we did choose the Soiree Diaries palette. Bleh. Let's see if I can't stumble over my words too much today. It could happen. Anyhow, this is a really nice palette, but I just decided I'm kind of trying to wrap up the palette of the week series here because I have a lot of other fresh ideas that I want to do. And so I decided to do all of my BOXYCHARM palettes in this video. But let's go ahead and talk about the Soiree Diaries. This is what it looks like. I do like this palette. It's definitely a nice, here, let's get some, there's the true color representation right there. I do like this palette. It's a great neutral palette. So on the Pure website, it runs for $34, but it is currently out of stock. But they are offering, if you would like to email them or give them your email, they will email you when it comes back into stock. So it does sound like it is going to come back into stock at some point. Also, this palette is cruelty-free and vegan. Most of the Pure products are vegan. I don't think all of them are, but all of the Pure products are cruelty-free. Going this way, they are set up into trios, which can make it very easy to grab for this palette and just boom, 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 and you've got a look. Also, it is gluten and paraben free for people who that matters to. And then I did get this palette in September of 2017 from BOXYCHARM. I really like it. I was impressed that I got a palette in my first month of BOXYCHARM. I definitely can easily whip out a neutral look should I reach for this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch the shimmers for you. In general, I really like the Pure eyeshadow formula, and like I said before, we are getting another Pure palette in BOXYCHARM this month. So I'll be excited for that. But the mattes are every bit as easy to work with as the shimmer shades are. So this is what we're working with. I really like these shades. They're all nice. This is going to, for sure, be an all-in-one palette. You've got this light shade. Well, you've got this shade and this shade. This is a little more to the peach, and this is a little bit more to the yellow, but they're both very light and ideal for setting down your primer. So that's nice. And then I really, really like this shade right here. I believe it's called, yeah, Snazzy. It's actually a plum shade, which is really nice. I enjoyed it this week immensely. I think I used it in almost every look, but here it is right here. It's just a nice plum shade, which, you know, is kind of out of the ordinary. You have pretty much every shade of brown you could want, both cool and warm tones, but this plum is truly unique to this palette, and I like it for that reason. And then the next palette that I received from BOXYCHARM was from Winky, and this is the Kitten palette, and it was produced specifically for BOXYCHARM. But look at this packaging. It's so cute. And then on the back, you do have the shade names because they're not listed, but you can see right here that Winky is actually cruelty-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, and made in the USA, in case that interests you. You do get quite a bit of product in here. You get 13.5 grams of product, which is pretty good for a 9-pan palette. But the Pure palette, the question I wanted to ask myself about all three of these palettes was, would I pay the full price for this, which is $34? Probably not. Even at the beginning when I had a smaller collection, and this was one of, you know, the first palettes that I acquired, I don't think I would pay $34 for, you know, neutrals, at least not these. So no, I probably would not pay full price for that one. All right, so back to the Winky Lux. You do have 9 shades, and there are some truly amazing and unique shades in here. Sorry, the lighting is a little wonky today. I will again swatch the shimmers for you, but there are 5 shimmers. This is matte, this is matte, this bone shade is matte, and this mustard shade are all matte. So we're gonna see if I can be ambidextrous and swatch it on the other hand. My sister actually, I will link her channel below as always, is planning to actually pan this palette this year. I don't know that she's gotten her pan that palette video up yet, but I'm excited for her. I think that sounds like fun. But she has quite a dent in hers. Alrighty, so here we are, all swatched out. Now these are pretty cool. I'm gonna see where is the best light. Here we go. So here's that pink shimmer shade, but right here, this one is very unique. It's pink with a blue shift, duochrome, and then you've got your dark blue shimmer, this gorgeous gold bronzy shimmer, and then this sort of burgundy shimmer. And then just for fun, so you can see the matte, this is that mustard shade swatched out. So you can see that it's every bit as smooth as the shimmers are, even though for me, the shimmers are the show. But this is that duochrome shade. It is called holographic, even though it is not. It's a duochrome, but it's really nice. And then that shimmery pink is called Purr right here. And then, oh, the shimmer blue in the middle is called 9 Lives. This golden bronze shade is called Cat Eye. And the last, this shimmer shade right here is called Romeo. So I really love this palette. I love that it has the cute cat names. Obviously, I'm a cat person. You've seen probably plenty of times my kitty Lucille cleaning herself inappropriately in the background of my videos. But yeah, so a couple of things about this. Again, it was made specifically for BOXYCHARM. It does run $25. You can purchase this on the Winky website, as well as I believe I saw it on the Ulta website recently, which is really nice. And then again, would I pay the full price for this palette? I absolutely would, where this one's concerned. I was looking at these 3 palettes today and I was thinking, if I could only keep one of these, which one would I keep? If I didn't have any of these in my collection at some point, which one, if any, would I miss? And this is the one. I really like this. I feel like it's unique. You can absolutely get a full look out of it, so it would be nice for traveling, as you do have this nice shade. It might be more of a camel than a mustard, depending on the kind of mustard you use, but these shades right here are great for setting the eye, great for a transition. You have a couple shades up here that you absolutely could use to deepen up the look or the crease, and then just any combination of these shimmers would be gorgeous on the lid. So yeah, I love this palette. Is thus far my favorite one that I've gotten from BOXYCHARM. If you don't know what BOXYCHARM is, by the way, BOXYCHARM is a $21 a month subscription service where they deliver 4 to 5 full-size products to your door every single month. I think it's a fantastic deal. It's frequently higher end products. It is always full size, so you don't end up with a bunch of sample size products like you do through Ipsy or Sephora Play, things like that. I highly recommend it, and at the time that I'm filming this video, they have lifted the wait list for BOXYCHARM, so I will go ahead and link that down below for you. And the third palette is the most recent palette that I've received from BOXYCHARM up until today, because I'm getting another one today, and spoiler alert, we're getting a palette next month in April as well, from a well-known brand besides Pure. So I don't want to spoil it, because some people really like to be surprised when they receive their boxes. I'm the junkie that's online or has my sister posting to me from my subscription addiction whenever BOXYCHARM posts spoilers. So this is the Heavy Metal palettes from Crown. The packaging is really nice. These all 3, you know, have the sort of glossy cardboard packaging. It's very rock and roll. Got a little guitar here on the back. And then the palette inside, I'm gonna blind you for just a minute because you have to appreciate this mirror. It is not practical, but it is cut like a guitar with wings. Like, how much cooler and rock and roll can you get than that? And then these are the shades. They are all, I can't remember, is this one matte? Yeah, there's 2 mattes and the rest are shimmer. And in case you don't feel like doing math this morning, that means you get 7 shimmers and 2 mattes. It is a 9-pan palette. Again, this dark brown is matte and the black is matte, and the rest of these are all shimmer shades. I have not given this as much of a chance as I would like to. It is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. If you can see, I really like the look that came out today. I did, let's see here. I did put, this is gonna shock some people, okay? But you can put shimmer in your crease, and I'm sticking to that story. So I did take this shade Glam Rock in my crease, and then I put this blue, which is called Heavy Metal, right here on the outside and the inside of the lid, and then I went in to the center of the lid with this rusty orange color, which is called Rebel. And then I also did this silvery blue up here called Punk, just on the inner, tiny little inner part as a highlight to my lid. And then the inner corner highlight today is that duochrome shade called Holographic, in the Winky palette. But I really, really like this palette so far. I'm gonna swatch again a few of them here for you, just my favorites. The shades that I swatched for you are Pop Rock, Rebel, Heavy Metal, and Wild Thing, which is this burgundy shade up here. And I almost put my elbow in the palette, and here they are. So there's that burgundy shade. Here is the orange shade that I have on my lid today. This is the blue shade I have on my lid today. And this I would describe as like a white gold. It has a tiny bit of a gold shift, but it's mostly a steely, like gray shimmer, if that makes sense. So about this palette, on the Crown website, it is $29.99. I did get this in my January BOXYCHARM, and I forgot to say, but I got the Winky Kitten palette in November of 2017. So every couple of months we seem to acquire a palette or so. But the question is, would I pay the full price for this Glam Metals palette from Crown? Maybe if I didn't have like the Morphe 35F Fall into Frost, which is almost entirely shimmers. I am fairly certain that I could dupe this palette out of that palette, if that makes sense. But if I didn't have that one, I might consider it, and probably would consider it if it was on sale. But that's why BOXYCHARM is such a great deal, because I pay $21 a month, and this full price is $29.99. So, you know, usually one item out of your box will pay for the entire box that you actually invested in. You guys enjoyed seeing this BOXYCHARM palette roundup. I enjoyed doing it. I am very excited to be wrapping up my palette of the week series within the next couple of weeks, because I'm really ready to get in depth with my palettes and just have fun with my makeup again. Not that I don't have fun with the palette of the week video, I absolutely do, but it just is a little more limiting. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and click the like button for me. Subscribe while you're here. And don't forget to go check me out on Instagram and Twitter at JourneyInBeauty for additional daily content. I will see you in the next one. Bye.